know you're busy. You know you
Right.
got to do something, but you just see your significant other and you're like,
ugh, I
miss
can't
you.
pass that up.
I
Like,
miss you.
I need that.
I'll get in trouble for 5 minutes
Yes.
being late.
Hi everyone, welcome to McMoTV.
We're talking therapy.
I'm C-Mac.
And I'm K-Mo.
If this is your first time here, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.
We are now wrapping up our dating series and jumping into something a little bit more juicier. If you haven't seen our dating series, please go back and watch through them, look through them, comment, like, subscribe. Like I said at the beginning, let us know what you think. And
stay tuned for our intimacy series. On today's Talk Therapy, we'll be discussing Quickies. Today's Talk Therapy is all about Quickies. And I'm excited for it. I love me some Quickies.
what we're discussing today is, do you like Quickies? Do they do it for you?
Or you
Are they
like
necessary?
Exactly. Or you just like, no.
I'll wait.
I'm gonna wait, and I need more than just 5 minutes. Like, no, that's not gonna do anything for me.
Right. Because, I'm pretty sure some people it might frustrate. Might be like, it may be a little frustrating here and there.
Take me off the frustrating list because I love Quickies. Quickies excite me.
I think that Quickies are necessary in relationship, especially when it comes to working professionals. Sometimes you have maybe 5-10 minutes in passing during the day, in the middle of meetings, especially with our new work from home culture. We see you. We know what you're doing.
Listen, I am a big fan of Quickies. I have always been. I just like the fact that it's just like fast and rushed and intimate, and it's just a lot going on, all jam packed in a maximum of 7 to 10 minutes.
Right. It's like just an intense rush of everything,
and it's almost like a high, like a quick high,
adrenaline.
Yeah, and then you get all you need, and then you're thinking about it for the rest of the day because it wasn't enough. It's
right.
like just enough, but not enough at all.
They're not meant to be enough.
Right.
So all you out there that think Quickies are supposed to be satisfying, they're not. They are a pacification until the time is available.
Exactly. Yeah, no, definitely. And let's be clear about the Quickies that we're talking about. As K-Mo stated, in passing, real quick on a lunch break, real quick while, just wrapped up a meeting.
You know you're busy. You know you
Right.
got to do something, but you just see your significant other and you're like,
ugh, I
miss
can't
you.
pass that up.
I
Like,
miss you.
I need that.
I'll get in trouble for 5 minutes
Yes.
being late.
Yes. Now, what we're not talking about is Quickies that it's nighttime, we're both about to go to bed, and you're like, yeah,
Ma'am, thank you, ma'am.
bye. Like, this is fine. Let me just hurry up and do this for you real quick. Like, no, that's what we're not. We're not pro laziness.
That's not okay.
And I mean, even then, I know that sometimes at night you're just like both tired and restless and just want something that's a little bit different.
I think it's different when you wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning and that's a quickie. That's different than when you actually have a romantic evening where you've watched a movie, had dinner, had a talk, lay in the bed.
Didn't last long.
Right.
That's
and you build yourself up
different.
for a workout.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's like 5 minutes.
It's like a warm up. Yeah. So,
and women do have those expectations. I don't know if men do. I would like to know, do men have those same kind of patterns when it comes to thoughts about sex? Is it like do men have do you think of Quickies for certain time frames and then you really think of kind of planning out the night when it comes to, I know I'm going to have my baby all night and it's going to be romantic. Do you guys put kind of a plan together for those types of things? Or
yeah.
Because I don't know. I don't know if guys think about this the same way.
I know women do. Because I don't know if guys do. But I know that if you're dating a guy or you're in a relationship with someone who takes pride in pleasing you, takes pride in making sure that you get to where you need to be before he gets to where you need to be, then no planning is really necessary. You know what I mean? As far as like, it's just gonna be a long night or whatever, because they're gonna know and they're gonna want to make sure that you are pleased before they're pleased.
True, but I honestly think, well, and I don't know, I would really need a male counterpart, and you know, hopefully in future sessions we'll have one. But I just want to ask a man, you know, is it something that they have to think about? Because sensitive subject, but I know sometimes men have to kind of prepare themselves. Okay, this is going to be a long night, or I can just be free and this can be real quick and I don't have to worry about, you know.
Yeah, I wonder what goes through the male head like before. This is like, this is going to be a quick night for me. I haven't had it in a while.
Right.
I'm just gonna wrap this up. You know, it's gonna be quick. But even if that's I haven't had it in a while, and that's a thought in your head, then you should know that you probably should express that. Like, okay, well, I know I haven't had this in a while, and I know that I'm gonna probably get
excited, you know.
Yeah. Sensitivity, and then you should know that you need to go ahead and set up a round too.
Okay, like, you know, make sure
we
that
need another round.
Communicate. Just say, you know, this first round's gonna be a little quick, and then we'll relax and maybe watch a little 30-minute show, and then round 2 is gonna be popping.
But no, back to quickies. Okay, you know what I want to know? Tell us about a time where you had an amazing quickie. You want to know the time, the place. Were you in a relationship, not in a relationship, and how long it lasted?
Okay. I'll bite. So I was in a relationship. Me and the person were on opposite schedules. And it was really, I knew that they had maybe 5-10 minutes before they had to be to work. Mm-hmm. Like, if they were not at work, there was going to be some, you know, oh my gosh, big boss is there, we're going to get in trouble, all like that. So there was like 5-10 minutes you had to be at work. But, you know, I was newly in the relationship and I just missed him so much. And it was more like I don't care what your boss says. I don't care what your boss says. And I don't think you really time it. Once the passion hits you and you realize that person is given into you, like they're just saying, screw the world. I don't care about nothing else that's going on in the world but you. Once they do that, time just, it stands still for you. So even though it was only like 5-10 minutes, it was intense. It felt like it was like 30 minutes. I could have swore I got him fired. I was like, you just didn't show up to work. 30 minutes to an hour went by, you know. But no, it was like 5-10 minutes. Very passionate, very intense. Both of us were on the same chemistry wavelength. Both of us had the same intensity, you know. And no, it was really awesome. And it was at my house, of course. It was at home. We were passing, you know, passing by trying to get rid of it.
So for me, I was in a relationship, and it probably lasted. It was probably like a 15-minute quickie, and it was on my lunch break. I remember when I worked exactly 9 minutes away from my job, and my boyfriend at the time, he used to, you know, come get me for lunch all the time. We used to have lunch pretty much at least 2 or 3 times a week. And he had texted me like, you're on the menu for lunch today. And I was like, what? Like, I want a menu? Because I was like, I was thinking in my head, was this like gonna be some car? I don't know what he meant. So, you know, so I was like, okay. I just said, okay. I was just down. I was like, okay, I'm cool with it. And the whole time, like, I mean, this had to be, I took lunch probably around like 2 o'clock, and it was probably around 12:45 or so. Like, it was after 12, I remember. And I said, okay. And then the whole time before he like came to pick me up, I'm thinking like, what are we about to do? Like, what is this? And he picks me up and he like drives me to my apartment, and it was like on and popping. I mean, quick 15 minutes, very passionate, intimate, and perfect. It was just like everything I needed. And I hadn't seen him in like 3 days, something like that. It was like a 3.
So it was like a build up.
Yeah, it was just like a quick build up. And I really, it was like it was so spontaneous, and I love spontaneous like men, and I just love stuff like that. Like as far as just, it was unexpected. I mean, he always, text me for lunch, so it was like for him to say, "No, you're on the menu." I was just like, "Wait, I'm on the menu." So that was one of my probably my favorite Quickie moments.
That passion.
Yeah. So tell us about one of your least favorite Quickie moments.
Least favorite. It would definitely go hand in hand with what I was saying. Of you have a really romantic night. You have a wonderful dinner. You watch a movie.
Yeah.
You make it back to the house, and it's like, sorry.
No. I know exactly what you mean, because that happened to me one time for New Year. It was New Year, and New Year's is like always
you have that high expectation.
Exciting.
Like,
you guys have been like
awesome.
It's just a good night in general. It was a great New Year, and I had I went out for that night, came home, and then we both came home together. I think we went to separate events, and then we came home together. And then it was bad. It literally lasted if I had to count, probably 10 seconds.
That's hard. It's hard because then you have to make the person feel comfortable, and they're looking at you
and that's exactly what happened. I was just like, "Oh, it's okay," and I just figured, but I wasn't even. Round 2 didn't even occur. I was just like.
Yeah, a bad Quickie can really mess up a round 2.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just to the point where you realize, in your heart of hearts, that there's no point in the round 2.
And I don't even know why. I don't know. I guess maybe mood. I don't know. I just thought it was going to be really good, and I was already ready, and I just was disappointed, and I just was ready to go to bed at that point. So.
Yep. I think expectations. I think that's why it's important to talk about Quickies, and in a relationship, how each other views a Quickie. I know in my relationships, I talk about, I ask the question.
Yeah. Because
what is it to you? Is it a wham bam thank you ma'am at 12 o'clock at night once we had a lovely romantic evening? If so, we're not on the same wavelength, and we need to discuss this, because I would rather tell you, okay, babe, no Quickies after a romantic night. If you're tired, and just go straight, we can go straight to sleep. We can love and hug and all. We can go straight to sleep and wake up in the morning.
Yeah. And
have a nice little session.
You know what? Talking about mornings, I I love Quickies in the morning, because I don't like to be participating in that type of activity that early in the morning. For a long period of time, it just needs to be.
I don't want to exhaust myself
at the beginning of the day. 10 to 20 minutes, and that's perfect. Yeah. I'm okay with that. That's amazing. Because
you guys have to realize, sometimes men have to realize that women do a lot. We cram a lot into our days. Not saying that guys don't. I think that women just have a lot normally going on.
I don't think that that's the reason why. I just don't. I just feel like it needs to be a burst of energy, not necessarily because I'm going to make time for everything else.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I just want it to be done quickly, and then I get that energy. I just feel like that was just enough, and then I am.
Better listen. She got instructions. She comes with a manual. That's important to know. I come with a manual too. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. That I come with a manual too. I don't like more. Don't wake me up.
You don't?
I don't know. Don't wake me up. If I'm waking up with you, that's different. But literally, I'm the kind of person that if I'm in a deep sleep, being woke up out of that deep sleep, it doesn't set well with me.
Wake me up.
Don't wake me up.
And I'm not even a morning person, but
if you see my eyes open, I'm up. I'm up. But don't. No, don't do that. No, you will get cussed out in 2.2 seconds. No joke. At night, I'm up all night though.
No. In the mornings I can handle. I can handle morning. But it's just I'd rather it not be too close to where I have to rush out and I can't like
prepare
get properly, dressed for whatever my day brings. But if it's like if I have to get up at 6:30 and it's 5, that's perfect.
To get up at 6, yeah. Because you can still get in the shower, get yourself together, and prepare for the day.
I love that. That's perfect.
All right, so tell us what you think. Be sure to leave a comment below. Let us know from your perspective what constitutes a good quickie and what constitutes a
not so good.
Not so good.
And let us know about your favorite time. Like, tell us about a quickie that you took part in, and how was it? Was it fun? Was it boring? Did you enjoy it? Do you like quickies every day? Is that a thing for you? Do you like morning quickies? Do you like nighttime quickies? We want to know. Let us know so that we can share information with our viewers. And
yeah, we definitely want our viewers to interact with each other so that they can share the information on the content that we're discussing. We've seen some amazing interactions, some great comments. Great comments.
And with that being said, we appreciate the comments. We appreciate the interaction. Thank you guys so much for participating and engaging. We love it. We love to see it. We love to hear about your stories. Thank you so much for always sharing and emailing us. We appreciate all of it.
And we love all the different point of views. Yeah. We love the different point of views.
So leave us a comment, and if you haven't already, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. See you in our next video. Bye.